out here this week. We've been out here for about a month and a half now, working with the Army in a partnership to try and deliver 5G to their leader-follower vehicle via our HiveStar drone platform. HiveStar is a platform we have, and the architecture is around trying to facilitate the autonomous delivery of a distributed mission to different nodes.
So with the 5G networking system, it allows us to maintain multiple levels and layers of communication, not only with the line of sight system that we have on the current leader follower through an S-band system, but then you add in the 5G and an additional S-band networking system through the UASs. This allows us to maintain the communications throughout the battlefield, so those soldiers can operate in any kind of contested environment. As we're changing spectrum, as we're changing frequencies, as we're changing encryption, we can do that on the fly and establish that with the 5G network along with the UAS systems.
HiveStar as a framework, it's a software architecture, and so essentially what it enables a user to do, or somebody out in the field to do, is express what they want. So say what you want is to enable communication across marches, or what you want is to take a picture of a certain area and figure out how many suspicious vehicles or trucks are in that picture. What a user can do without having to care about, oh, what kind of camera do I have, what kind of sensors do I have. To the HiveStar system, they send a mission, and HiveStar will distribute that mission to all the assets it has at its disposal. So it could be a satellite, it could be a drone, it could be like a F-35 flying above, or it could be like a rover on the ground. So HiveStar will send this mission to the assets that could potentially do it, gather whatever information is necessary to fulfill that user's needs, and then send it back to that user. So in this instance, what we're trying to do is we're trying to enable communication. So what you tell HiveStar is, I need you to fly with this vehicle while it's moving around, follow it, and enable communication. So we will be selecting what drones are there that can actually do it. Those drones will fly up without you having to choose which ones are there, without you having to know. They will fly above the march and enable that communication autonomously.
The 5G technology, as much as you see in the commercials on TV, really isn't as mature as you would think it is. What we've been doing with the Army is trying to really press the vendors to mature their technology with 5G to get to the point where we can get this solution together. It's been a great partnership on us rapidly prototyping, going out in the field, testing, getting back with the vendors to say what's wrong, what they can fix, and getting to the point where we can actually demonstrate this piece. This piece is just a stepping stone that we want to get to evolve the technology, get the vendors to mature it so we can deliver a LEO, so an on-orbit 5G delivery of this communication form back to the Army and their robotic leader-follower vehicles.
It's an absolutely phenomenal change that we've incorporated with the leader-follower system. It allows us to maintain wider gaps, longer gaps in communication, as well as if we're operating in areas of urbanized terrain where there's buildings and infrastructure that's getting in the way of the communications in between the vehicles. So what we've seen so far has been a definite increase in that capability, which allows the soldiers to maintain those convoys without any faults or incidents as they maintain and establishes their supply runs through the battlefield.
I think the greatest thing here is just what we've been doing with Rapid Prototype. Both of us seem to have this mentality. We come out, we solve solutions, we try to press the bounds of what technology has. We've had a great partnership in doing that. It's also been a lot of fun to come out and be in the field and do things. It's a lot different than working in the lab. To get out here with them and show what we can do and work together on that has been a great cooperation.